Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Stanley Parable. Now, I played this game a long, long time ago. Okay. Basically, I played this game like very back, like a long time ago. This was like it was like not really mainstream. Like a few years after that, but like I really enjoyed the game. I wanted to come back for a let's play. If you guys are wondering where Doki Doki Literature Club is, well, I finished the game, but like I hated like how I made the videos. Like I love the game. Don't get me wrong, but the quality would sometimes like cut a lot. My voice would like cut a lot. So I'm planning to play the entire thing again on live. All right. It's twitch.tv/buildoutSecret. I 300%ed Cuphead on there. All right. So go follow it. But without further ado, let's get into the Stanley Parable. By the way, I also have a VODs channel. All right. If you guys miss any Twitch streams, just go to my main channel below. It will say that filled out VODs. That's where I upload all my Twitch streams. I'm planning to get like every ending, probably.
Company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Pushing buttons. A very happy thing.
Something very peculiar happened.
The Stanley Parable.
Ever changed Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had
Woo-wee!
been for nearly an hour when he realized that not one
That is very loud. Let me turn that down.
had arrived with a letter for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Let's actually
complete isolation.
let's actually listen.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked,
This game is total mindfuckery, by the way.
Stanley found himself unable
This shit is
to
actually insane.
his time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
It's kind of hard to move.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, I probably missed some sort of memo, you know what I'm saying? I hate Mondays.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Who reported it? I don't fucking know. Some stupid ass bitch. Oh my god. Friends, where are you? I haven't been getting any orders. I think everybody died or some shit.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Hey, I can touch whatever I want. I like touching things. I hate Mondays here. I did play the Ultra Deluxe version, but that was on my old PC. I don't have it on this one.
When Stanley came to
I have.
two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I mean, I have the Ultra Deluxe on my Steam account, but it's gonna take way too long to download it. This one was easier. Enter the door on his left, you say? Swerve.
This was not the correct
360.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Umbrella. Keep dry. Alright. What the hell is that? I'm typing. Am I interacting with that thing through the wall? Wait, no, I'm typing. Listen. Turn the sound up. Wait, let me turn the volume up for the game. Hello? Can you guys hear that? I'm typing right now. Good, I guess. Can I get back in the game, please? There we go.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all in. Yeah, such a beautiful room.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Trust me, this is more worth it than anything. Alright, fine, I'll go.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That printer machine seems a little fucked. Maybe? Wait, no, that seems fine. Alright, whatever. What's the time? Time is still moving. Is that the real time? Nah, it's not. Oh! Oops. I just didn't mean to go that way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Well, you're lying, narrator. I am very good at following instructions. You are just wrong. Warning. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Ooh, I'm kidding. Let's go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
Lies.
investing in your trust in
Lies.
someone else can be difficult.
Absolute lies.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Danger everywhere.
Convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Really?
let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Alright, well, your chance begins now.
Listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. I will go this way. Oh, okay. I'll go to this door instead. Fine, I'll go to the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Ah, the red. Blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red. Can I save? You know, enable saves. Achievements. So now I can save. Can I save? I want to save. How do I save? Oh, I just saved, I think. Did I save? I think I saved. Alright, I'm going this way. Goodbye.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yeah, you can't stop me.
See? There's nothing here.
Yo, this place is epic.
Including this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
I don't even want to go back. I'm staying here.
Developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Old trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You give
All of that and absolutely more.
nothing so far. Tell you what.
The thing about this game is not a horror game, but the horror of the mystery just makes it like kind of scary
Here we go.
sometimes.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Alright, I'm going through the door on the left, and I'm going backwards. Okay. Alright, I'm here now.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
I love more choices.
To be honest, I've
5.
some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Oh,
Here,
okay.
based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
I don't want to go out of the park. Ooh, a leaderboard. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Good old Neil is number one. 3% of the worst players chose the blue door. And this is me, all the way at the bottom of the entire list. Friends list is empty. Okay, well. It's obviously a
Now,
1.
would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly
No.
forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No, I really would. I don't want to do this.
Think
Please
about
let me
it.
just. Loading, 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 loading,
In
loading.
this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
That's not a
You
baby.
keep
That's
moving
just
to or back to the
cardboard.
right.
This is
If it reaches for
cardboard.
fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Alright. Oh, I was supposed to press the button. I didn't know. Sorry.
Bastard. Did you do
No,
it because you hate babies or
no, no. My
because,
finger
like
slipped. I
me,
was supposed to press
you
it and
just
I just
failed?
didn't.
I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
No. Loading, 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 loading. Minecraft! I'm gonna
This should
speedrun
be
this.
better.
I
Okay,
actually did a
now for the
successful
new
speedrun
game I've
Minecraft
had.
on my
Again,
live channel and
just
I
some
uploaded it here.
basic
You can go check it
functionality.
right now.
But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
Or if I can speedrun it, it'll be enough. Okay, let's go.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will
I'm gonna mod
strive
it.
to fulfill a greater
I'm gonna mod
artistic
this
purpose.
Minecraft.
Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then. Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
Your house looks like shit.
Splendid, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of
Your
art.
ass at
Be
Minecraft, bro.
ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you
Fuck
don't need
you.
to see this from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Ah, so comfy.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Yes,
Diamond and
diamond.
everything. Yes, yes. Come
Yes.
along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Yeah. Give me a pickaxe. I can't punch trees. Alright.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a
Wow,
lamp?
the off-brand Minecraft music.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I
No,
had
no, no, it's good.
imagined.
Trust, trust,
I'm looking
trust.
for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel
Just give me a coal and a
alive.
fucking
This
stick
looks
and I
like
can
it's
make some
labeled number
torches.
5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
That is a spider.
Okay, new game.
Aw, I was enjoying that. Portal 2. No, Portal. No,
Yes,
Portal.
I don't even know what this
This
game is,
is
but I
Portal.
love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell
Give me
this
a
is.
gun. Give me a portal gun.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Ow. Oh, that hurt. That gotta hurt. I gotta hurt a lot.
Genius.
Yeah, actually, I kind of just don't want to go this way anymore. Let's just. Oops. Okay, fine.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through
Bro.
any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
Okay, I've beaten the
So,
game.
why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary
So
ideas
that's the
about
end of the
how to
video,
win the
everybody.
game,
Goodbye.
you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons.
You gave me
I
this
think
job.
I'll just go about my business, making
Well,
meaningful
technically you
professional
didn't, but like
contributions to the world.
you, like,
Perhaps every now and
you,
then
like, made
I'll
me
talk to a
in this
man like
story.
Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work, and I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Bye. Goodbye. The Stanley Parable Alpha Test. This is the, what do you call it? This is the original, like, Half-Life 2 mod of the game. Before it became, like, an actual game. But, like, now we get to experience it in the actual game. It's kind of dark, though. Is my brightness all the way... Yeah, my brightness is all the way down. I actually did play the original Half-Life 2 mod before I played Stanley Parable. Like, I played the original one, like this. I played this game. Except it was a lot brighter. Choice door. Stanley went through the door on his left. Okay. I played like, but like I did not play it during its like release. Like I played it obviously years after that. Considering I was still a baby, not a baby. I was still a child. Alright, okay. Well, I guess we have to go back to our room and start pushing buttons. It's time to go push buttons, everybody. Let's go. Oh, it's the original layout. Looks like an editing software or some shit. Yo, Stanley using Adobe products instead of Adobe apps instead of fucking pressing buttons all day? That sounds pretty nice, actually. Can I close this door? No. It's the most untextured door ever.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I can't wait. Can you hurry up? Please! End is never the end is loading, never the end. Oh, that was fun. Save. Can I go there? No. Load. How do I load? Can I? No, I wanna go into the game. How do I load a save? Please? Oh my god. You know what? Screw saves. We don't need saves. Disabled. Oh, that was an
All of his
achievement.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Look, that 5 clicks
Suppose
took me a
you
lot of
click
pressure,
again
alright?
20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Alright.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing
Oh,
you
come
sacrifice
on.
for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment. A
Alright.
willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta put in the effort. You have to put in the effort.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Alright, we gotta get our legs moving. Wait, no, it's back here, I think. Oh, no, it's here.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Alright, let's go, let's go. We gotta get moving, we gotta get moving.
Now, back to door number 437.
Alright. We gotta go, we gotta go. We gotta go all the way. We gotta go all the way. All the way.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting
Come on,
somewhere.
hustle, hustle.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes, this is
Yes.
great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Alright, run. Come on, Stanley, we got this. We got this. We got this.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Alright, we gotta go, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
Alright, here it is. The end.
Yeah!
Yes!
We did it!
We did it!
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think,
I think I woke everyone up. It's actually...
I believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now. What were you thinking?
What was I thinking, bro? Oh, that felt great. That felt amazing. That felt awesome. I think I broke my hand in the process, but it's fine. Guys.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sure, whatever.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Talk guys do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day with no expectations of promotion. You spelled that wrong.
Find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Slap him in the fucking face. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Yeah.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet fuck all.
broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I love the broom closet.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I bet
Guys,
your
I'm
friend
gonna
will
get the
want to
broom
listen to
closet
it.
ending. That's my favorite. Super secret broom closet ending.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid.
Okay,
He
well,
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Is it? Actually, maybe it is. I don't know.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Alright.
Ah, second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species
Yeah,
of
this is the best
monkeys.
ending by far.
Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Here we go again.
All of his co-workers...
Don't worry, I'll waste no time
What
this
could it
time.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go, "Oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time."
We can do this here we can be here all day. I love this room. Let's just do it again. I wanna see how pissed I can make this narrator guy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to
No!
go up to his boss's office, hoping he
Alright.
might find an answer there.
Alright, fine.
Coming
Let's
to a
go.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Sure. Executive bathroom. This is locked. Okay, whatever. I thought it was not locked.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course,
Shiani.
couldn't possibly have known this.
Well, I couldn't have possibly known it, so.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't have possibly known it, so like I guess.
Just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Well, I couldn't have possibly known it, so like. Bro, do these guys.
2845.
It didn't work, bro. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, is this a piano? I can't actually play it.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Oh, what a coincidence.
The hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Alright. Well, I guess let's go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred
Who is that?
to him? This question
Who's that?
wouldn't go unanswered for long.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Ah, that sounds lovely. I mean, it had the word escape written on it, so.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I wonder if this was the boss's way of like luring people who would try to like betray him into a false trap. Yeah, I wouldn't have possibly known that, so. Whoa! Well, that's not nice.
Inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story. Trapped forever in his narrow
No.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Yo, let's just go back. I'm sorry. No! I'm alive!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Well, that's not very nice. What if I just landed on this and just fell? The Stanley Parable.
Yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly
The Stanley
did the
Parable.
narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Nuh-uh. Yo. So this is kind of like the development stages. Who was that? It's the narrator. Okay, the early underground concept. This is kind of cool. Freedom ending. This is the original freedom ending from the alpha. This is the beta freedom ending. This is all kind of cool, I guess. Zending. This is really cool. Zending levers. God damn. Warzone. Maintenance room. I was already there. Damn, this lounge looks so boring. I'm glad we got the new one. Uh, God damn. Shit, bro. Half this stuff I don't even know.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
Shut up.
How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No, I don't care.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You
Can I,
stop
though?
the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no
Oh. No.
need to beat
What if I
them.
don't?
As long as
What
you
if I
escape,
don't?
you'll be walking
What if I
someone
don't?
else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
Ow! Guess I'm dead. Alright, what happened? Okay, I think I have to begin the game again now. Alright, well, that was a little gruesome. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, wait. Shut up.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it.
Really now?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Of course.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Wait. I think I know what to do there, but like, not
Stanley
now.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I don't believe you.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Really, I don't care.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Well, he's clearly gone from a narrator to some Destiny something. Oh, snap.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No! I shall not!
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Maybe I did.
It wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here. Clear as
Fourth wall has been broken.
Picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh, maybe I am.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
I'm such a
I've
dumbass.
been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Bro!
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
What the
Which
fuck?
choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to...
Is that J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man?
Why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
Oh my goodness! Is it 4:30?
Excellent.
I'm supposed to be having a
Making
back
choices on a
sack and
regular
crack.
basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember, that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What the hell happened here?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
No. Oh my god, they're taking away my free choices. Wait, watch this. Oh, it didn't work.
Is meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, whatever you say, bros. We could have just gone through there. Oh, whatever.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
We'll see about that.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
Whoa.
hurry back in the other direction.
1, 2, 3, question mark, 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? 4, 5, 6B, 4, 5, 6B. 7, 8, 9, 0, 7, 8, 9. What the hell happened here? What is this? What is this? Looks a little broken. Oh, is this my new coworker? He doesn't seem to be very alive. Alright, fine, whatever. Oh, it's ruined, okay.
Well, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of it? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless. What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Whoa! He doesn't seem really shut down. Are you trying to, like, kill me or something? What the hell? Whoa!
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
You love me, don't you?
Where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
It's not destroyed, it's just a little misplaced. Can I jump? I can't jump.
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Man, fuck Stanley.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
I'm a child? Really?
My story.
I'm way older than a child.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
I don't really care.
So perfect.
This is like
I tried so hard.
I think this is the best ending.
Is behave
No, I'm kidding.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stop.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always
Bro.
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Bro, fine.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're fine, whatever.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
No!
boss's
What?
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Are we dead ass?
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, well, I can't get down there. I want to go to the... Well, this place is no longer the executive bathroom, I guess. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Inside his manager's office,
This place looks disgusting. Why are there bookshelves down here?
not an indication
What?
of human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. He had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
The Night Shark 115. I don't think it worked. All right. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
And what if I don't?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
I misheard you.
Speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Nah. I'm just gonna stand here right next to this window.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
I think he's a little mad, but like, whoa. Stanley. I don't think everything's okay, bro.
I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening?
Thank you for playing the Stanley Parable.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
I can't control Stanley, so Stanley can't move because I'm Stanley, but I'm not Stanley.
The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
He's not there, bro.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Yo, why couldn't the narrator treat me like this? He always just yells at me, but he treats Stanley. End is never the end. Is never the end. Is loading never to the end. Whoa, it's kind of a lot of paper. Doesn't say much though.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Yes.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way.
No, just let me go. I don't care.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should we do the elevator thing?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Give me this elevator.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Alright.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Alright. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I understand.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the
No.
right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
It's alright. Take as much time as you need. I'm just gonna stand here.
Let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay.
What kind of Konami code are you trying to put in?
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That is a truck. That is gonna run me over. No, never mind.
No,
Oh.
no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Oh, we just got the entire story spoiled for us.
Back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Pirate?
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
No.
From the top.
From the top. From the very top. Oh, whatever.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whatever, bro.
When Stanley...
Whoa.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Whoa, you think I can change anything?
Story somewhere, or hold on.
Yeah, I hacked it. My bad, bro.
I'm asking you. I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yes.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Alright. Ooh. Alright. This is kind of interesting. Where is the story? This is a very long story.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, we do not.
It's kind of unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. End is never the end is never the end.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wow, nice job. There's no doors here.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alright. Wow. That's a very odd looking office. Somebody spilled this mug. What is it?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind.
This is not the story. Oh, the story's in this box, don't worry.
Back the other way and retrace our steps.
Alright. Okie dokie. Whatever you say.
Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Nah, I forgot, bro.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
I win!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Yes, I did.
Win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Man, you're just blind. I did all of this work.
By whatever this place is, I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Well, I don't wanna. Oh my. The end is never. The end is never. The end is loading never. Oh wow.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost,
The Stanley Parable adventure
with
line.
the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Alright. Let's follow the line. Let's not follow the line. Okay, apparently.
I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Bro! Alright, fine. I guess we're following this line then.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Alright.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey?
Oh, hell.
Destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself. Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well,
008, 009. Okay, we're very.
with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay, let's go. Hey. Okay, this music will help me. What is this line, bro?
Cut the music. Go back.
I was enjoying that.
Stanley.
This.
Fern will be very important.
Okay, I don't care.
Make sure you study it closely.
What does that say?
Remember it carefully.
Oh, never
Don't
mind.
want to miss anything.
Alright.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Okay, we're back here.
Ringing a bell?
There's nothing going there, but like. This line obviously has no idea where we're supposed to go. Still no doors here.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Now it's going this way. Are we even in the same office now? Oh my god.
No.
We're back here again.
How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything
Pirate.
went through, you
What is that? What is fired? Alright.
restart.
Bro! Are we just following the line again?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
You put the damn thing there!
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What direction? This direction. Oh, that direction. 437.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
We're going in a circle. Not even a circle, a square.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. This is gonna be called the Filled Out Secret Parable.
No, not you
Oh my.
again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Alright.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
You trademark the word it. How am I supposed to even get up there?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Alright.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what?
Narrator restarts the game. Fifth ending. Narrator forgets about the previous restarts. Stanley attempts to play the story, but is prevented to go anywhere or do anything. The game restarts on its own. Find the line again. Been following the line. Find an identical replica of the office that has begun to deteriorate. Attempt to make up a story here.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the
No longer an office, simply black space. Wander off into blackness. Find a bookstore, get bored and leave. Narrator restarts the game. Narrator is gone. Stanley dies.
I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
I want someone to come for us. I'll hide behind this chair. Fine.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
The fuck was that? Alright then. Well, that was that ending.
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okie dokie.
When Stanley came to assess
Wait, let's go back into the right.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the...
Before we get the main ending, I want to just quickly get...
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back...
Yeah, I don't care.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So we've done the elevator.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Right, let's go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me
Alright.
prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright, fine.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Alright.
I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Loading, 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 loading.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
Ah.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this...
Yeah, this room is beautiful. I love this room.
I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
This room is epic. Oh. Yeah, but that's about as long as it goes.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh no. Oh no.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
You know what? I'm a guy with morals.
Good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Yeah, I love this room though. It's starting to get blurry. What? Alright. I think we've seen like everything in this room.
No. What did we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Look, man.
No! Oh, thank God you lived.
It's bro.
You had me
Alright, whatever.
there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
I'm guessing it's just gonna all loop now. Right? Well, let's see. Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. We've been happy. But there's more happiness to be found in the other endings.
There's nothing good that can come from this. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Alright, if you say anything to convince me, I'll go back.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. And
Look,
you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
yes, we've been happy. I get it. Alright, it was amazing. But look,
No, perhaps not.
I hate how the music just goes to some dark theme when we come.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, I don't want to do this anymore. The narrator's like brainwashing me. But like, there's literally nothing else that can come out of this, so there's like no point.
Just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Ah,
I'm going back.
I didn't even want to do that. I just had to. Like, there's no other progression that can be made there, so there's like no point.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach.
Wait, what?
In a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
Oh, that's weird.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Hold the phone.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Are you sure?
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Okay.
Put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do
Alright,
it,
fine.
to reach.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, my wife's beautiful.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Hell no. Latest.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, really? Alright, whatever.
This is a
Hey,
very
beautiful.
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Okay, so I'm Stanley now. I'm pressing the buttons on the keyboard.
Job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him been there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
This is a fantastic adventure, pressing buttons all day.
Dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize.
The room's becoming my office. No,
First, he
no,
imagined that one day while at work,
no!
he stepped up from his
You
desk
bitch! How could you do this to me?
and all of his
I loved you.
coworkers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Whatevs.
The thought excited him terribly.
What? Okay, whatever.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it
The Stanley Parable. Hell yeah. Tell my kids a story. I don't have any kids. Well, I'll tell you a story instead, baby.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again.
What is that? Is that my boss's office?
Over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end.
Yeah, it is. You can see the keypad. It's an original version of my boss's office.
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you.
But there is
No!
How could there possibly be? In reality,
You were replaced by a mug that says I hate Mondays. Because I never see my wife on a Monday. Can I grab the mug and throw it?
The more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
I'll listen to you.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Hey, that's a little hard to do.
Hey, can he just not hear me? How can I tell
I'm back in my
him
office.
to understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Alright, we'll see.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
That's pretty gruesome. The end is never the... Oh, whiteboard ending. Wait.
His co-workers were gone.
Welcome to the whiteboard ending. We did it.
Decided to go to the meeting room.
I got the whiteboard ending. We did it.
All of his co-workers were
I think there's an ending you can get here, actually.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, I did it. Yes. Can I please? Okay, yes. What? Window? No! Oh my god. Bro, please. There we go. Get through. There we go. We made it.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary.
Yeah, this game sucks, and its witty commentary sucks as well.
And its examination of structural...
I'm kidding, I fucking love this game.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Alright. We can get it again. We can press the other one.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Right.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary.
Yeah, we heard this already. Come on.
Video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes, I'm very sick of it.
I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want.
I mean...
Right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Alright.
There once was a man
named
Stanley, whom people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
How was that?
You too will become quite unbearable.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Thanks for that, narrator. I gotta go now, though. There's also another ending we can get.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible?
We just have to find
They
something.
never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Yes, here. Now we begin the game again. And we have to find the other one.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Please. There we go. And we just have to keep doing this until we get all 5, I think. Not here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, not here, not here. Not here. Well, let's...
When Stanley came to a set of
Okay, I'm gonna just go through the other way just to see if there's anything different.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Because I'm gonna go to the boss's office
He decided to
anyways.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yep.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh my god, are we
Stanley
serious?
decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There it is. Not here.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely
Yo.
I was mistaken.
Why is it not working? Excuse me? What is that? Can I please input it? Okay, there we go. Okay, and the final one's in my... There we go. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. Where I have to press buttons all day. No, this is not heaven, this is torture. Where am I? Okay. What was that? Now let's actually, like, try progressing more.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait, what the hell?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, so the office is different. I didn't notice that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
Yes, I know.
upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
This is kind of nice.
Feeling soothed,
Oh, come on.
Stanley
I was just starting to get into it.
to the opened passageway.
Okay, whatever. Let's go. Let's go. Obviously, we've already been here. Loading. God damn.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, I guess I did then.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay, now I think we can just wait here. Right. What's that?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their
Yep.
true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay, so I have to wait here for a while. And then these doors will open again, I think. So, I don't know how long to wait here. Fired. What is that? What? Yo, I've never realized how creepy this place is. Okay, we've got that, obviously. We've got some blank screens. We've got the pirate. Where's the yep, the pirate. What is that thing? It's on so many computers, I just realized. And we were up there, I think. Right? Yeah, we were up there. We were just up there. Like, we could see the entire thing in the other ending. Can the doors open again, please? Employee number 427, right? But let's try and find me. Can I find me here? Yeah, employee number 427. Yep, that's my office. Am I supposed to be waiting here or waiting there? Wait, I forgot. Am I able to, like... Is that cigarettes? What is that? I've been waiting for a while. Wait, intense Googling time. Intense Googling time. Intense Googling. Oh! Okay, my bad. I'm doing a little... What I'm supposed to be doing is I'm supposed to go over here. And I press this. Now these close, okay. And now I have to wait.
Impunity. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
So I have to like wait for a little bit. While we're waiting, we can all wait together, right? So we do not take the elevator. We do not take it. No, I will not take it. I will not. We have to wait here. Alright, we can... This place is wild, bro. This place is wild. And I don't know how long we have to wait here, though. Yep, alright, there we go. And now we press this. Ah! There we go.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Well, the colors are still kind of glitched on there.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the
Facility
control
power.
once and
Mind
for
control,
all.
idle, awaiting input. System power. I'm feeling a little naughty today.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After
Oh
we
no?
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you
Loading
want?
mind control systems.
Control?
I've always wanted control.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh no.
This machine is activated without proper DNA identification. Nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then?
Well, that's not good.
Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more
2
interesting,
minutes?
Stanley.
No, come on, you can give me more time than that.
Shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame.
No, please, turn it off.
Mere moments
Turn it
before
off.
the bomb goes
Turn it off.
But what
Turn it off. I can't turn it off.
is more time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of silence before you're obliterated.
Oh, the timer's going down fast.
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the
You're
power
evil.
and set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the ice sink into the ground, swallowing everyone in sight.
Oh, come on.
Or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around...
Oh, that timer is going quick.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh, come on.
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley.
Oh, this narrator is evil.
Disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stan.
Goodbye, employee number 427.
You have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
That was crazy. I've actually never gotten that ending before. Alright.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Alright.
When
Let's
Stanley
go,
came
left
to the set of
door.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm a changed man.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No.
Going to a staircase, Stanley walked
I'm going
upstairs to his
downstairs.
boss's office.
I'm downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had
It's
left.
looping.
His
I go in the
boss
car.
would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh.
Blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all, none of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Oh.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
Yes, that's what's happening. It's all a dream.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above.
Oh, this is trippy.
Then he imagined himself
Ow.
soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head
Oh.
everything that I'm doing and thinking?
The narrator.
The voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while
That's
it was
trippy.
all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
So trippy.
Hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
This ending is so
I'm through
trippy.
with this dream. I wish
I
it
regret not
was
completing this game, like getting every ending sooner. I think I missed like 3 endings. This was one, the countdown was another, and the wife one was another.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
It's not a dream. It's not a dream. I can't move. Oh, now I can move.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake
Oh
me
my
up. My
god.
name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Bro, what is going on?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What the fuck?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
That ending was fucking horrible. End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Loading. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yep, I have simply missed some memo and I have to go to a meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, let's go. Whoop-de-doo.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I remember another ending we can get here.
Okay, I think we all...
What? Wait, I heard the thing open. Okay, I don't care, I'm gone. Can I go down there? I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna go where I'm supposed to. What is this? Why is the... Okay, whatever. Oh, there it is. It's going wild. Loading, 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 loading. You are now leaving. Okay, let's leave. Escape pod. Nice. You have to go get an escape pod. This is important. Oh, look, it's looping. I'm not even going anywhere. There's no light up here, though. Launch bay. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Oh, I am. There it is. There it is. Excuse me, what just happened? Man, what? Alright, well that was the worst ending ever. Alright,
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
now
to
it's time for the
meeting.
true ending.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is the ending that occurs when you actually like follow all of his
Stanley found a
directions.
set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, now I can open this. Wow, so executive. That's fucking disgusting. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to just have to pick one, just one. To have to pick just one. He's got glasses in the bathroom. Are you drinking in the bathroom? What are you? And this is also openable now. Yep. Oh, I remember. This is the Markiplier. This is the elevator that made Markiplier go crazy. Well, I'm not planning to go crazy in here, so can I just... Alright, it's already open for me.
Or just go.
Okay, bro.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Of course. Of course.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Of course I do.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Of course not.
But here was the proof.
It can't be true.
Part of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Sis.
he would dismantle
Okay, bro, I get it.
once and for all.
System power. Oh! Let's get it, everybody!
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
We did it!
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command, Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I mean, we found them all out.
As sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Because we already got all the other endings.
Knowledge or even power that he had been seeking. But happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Alright. Goodbye, fool building.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Let's go! Stanley Parable complete. The end never loading. Never. Finito. So, that was the Stanley Parable. That is definitely one of the best games I've ever played on this channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and bye for now.